Hi, my name is Alayla, and I decided to name my channel Real Life Alay because I'm a real person, and being real with myself through my journey and giving y'all updates on what's going on in the world and how you can build yourself through every aspect of life is why I came up with the name Real Life Alay. Feel me? Okay. So I'm gonna use my computer to guide me on questions that can help you out to understand me better, because I kind of be slipping up a little bit when I'm talking. I don't know how to stay on topic. Okay, cool. So questions for me that I'm gonna give to y'all are: first question, it's about myself. This is gonna be I'm gonna show y'all right here. It's gonna be like the introduction portion of it. Okay. What's your name and where are you in life right now? My name is Alayla Harding. Simple. I'm not gonna go through my whole government name, nothing like that. Yes, I do kind of got the basketball player last name, but it's still different. Right now, I'm currently in a healing stage from, doing bad habits that I used to adapt to. Don't even want to go into depth, but I just wasn't in the right headspace. So I can say that I'm right now on the healing journey with, getting close to God. I know God, but I'm getting close to Him day by day. Question 2. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? Brave, confidence, loving. All 3 of those words describe me. 3. What inspired you to start this channel? Okay, like I was just saying when I first started talking. Sorry, oh my gosh. So what really inspired me to want to start this channel is because I have so much talent, and my major is social work. And so I feel like I might as well pick up the camera and start expressing what I go through on a daily basis, or what I see that it can be changed, because it's these questions are going to be asked whenever I first started going into my field. What make you want to be a social worker? And the answer to that is help people get through what they're going through. I was one of the people that used to struggle with addiction. You know what I'm saying? And I can make a difference because I was one of them. I feel like that's what make a social worker, that's what make people gravitate more to you, because you being yourself. Dang, you really went through that, and you can either help people change or you can't help at all. And I just hope that I'll be able to help as many people as possible. Okay, now I'm going to the section where it says, what's my story? What are some experiences that shape who you are today? One of my experiences would have to be losing my mom at 11 years old. I feel like that had to shape me into a young woman at a young age. Seeing her go through all of her treatments and just like you take medicine and you just automatically you sick, or it's just a lot for me. And I feel like that kind of would shape me to who I am today, honestly. What challenges have you had to overcome? A challenge I had to overcome was stepping out my shell and just being myself and not hiding it. What have those challenges taught you about yourself? That I was never scared to begin with. I was just in my head too much. And now that I'm going out more and seeing the world without having to use a substance, it really, brighten me up more, if that makes sense. How are you different now compared to when you were younger? Okay, when I was younger, I used to just eat to eat. Wasn't confident in myself, which is why I ate the way I ate. My mom was sick, like I said, so that, made me just overly grown in what I'm supposed to be, and that makes sense too. And I can say that I'm definitely changing now because I don't let everything get to me. I still do in a way, but not all the time. And I know how to mature up and fight for myself, because I used to get bullied. So I feel like I'm a changed woman now. I know how to talk for myself. I know what to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm going into college and career. I'm currently studying social work. I think of social work, I'm thinking about the field where you therapists. So I can say that's probably what my area gonna be when I graduate from college. Why do you want to become a social worker? Because I have friends and family that I always would come to me and tell me their problems that they go through, and I was always able to help them get through whatever they're going through. And I'm like, I should definitely change this into something for my future because I really love doing it. It don't matter what it is. I would never get tired of hearing them say what they need to say. What are you enjoying about college? Right now, I'm enjoying the fact that I have crazy part. I had recently changed my major actually from being in education to social work, and I guess now I can actually like do things in my field, going out to the community, asking questions. Hey, what's going on with you? What makes you want to do this? What makes you want to do that? And just talking to them and finding other things to help them get through what they're going through. You know. What has been difficult about college? Keeping up with the late work and work in general. Like college is a work overload, I swear. Trying to manage your daily life and what you're supposed to do. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? You go through these tough times with professors that just don't know how to just stay in their place at times. And I feel like that's the hardest part for me. It does hurt though. Okay, now going to faith and growth. What role does faith play in your life? Faith plays a significant role in my life because I feel like without faith, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Without God, specifically, that's what I think of when I think of faith. What does trusting God look like for you right now? Trusting God meaning that, like, okay, so instantly before I came in here, I was scared whether or not to get in front of the camera, and I just been having on my heart to do it. So I know trusting in God looks like not asking questions, just going for whatever He's telling me, because obviously He's telling me to do something that I need to do. Okay, so basically what I was saying, just not letting what I so used to get in the way of that, get in the way of me talking to God and me understanding what God's path is like for me. What are you currently learning during this season of life? I'm currently learning that it's okay to make mistakes. I'm a human, and everything's not meant to be perfect. It's like if you want everything to be perfect, how would you ever be able to learn from them? Okay. What helps you get through hard days? Prayer, music, dancing, learning new things to help brighten my mind. I feel like those are the things that really help me get through difficult days in my life. Yeah. Okay, now I'm in a good part. This channel, what kind of content can people expect? Y'all can definitely expect laughter, joy, reaction videos on people that have dealt with substance abuse, people that like where they at now in their life. Maybe challenges, social experiment, maybe probably. Mukbangs, and just me being real with y'all about like how how to deal with certain things, even if you haven't done with it, because it might could happen with you or somebody else that you might not have done with deal with that before in their lifetime. What do you hope viewers gain from your videos? I hope y'all gain love, support, motivation to keep going, because what you in now is just temporary. Everything is not meant to stay like that forever. So don't let one mistake or 2, 3 mistakes stop you from going for your passion and being yourself. What message do you want your channel to share? I would like for y'all to comment, subscribe, like, and just like let me know what it is that you would really want to see from this channel, because those are ideas that I have, but I want y'all to connect with me. And yeah, peace. Addiction, because I was one of the people that had a bad thing with addiction. feel good for us that I decided I stopped resonating with me. It's deeper than just drugs and alcohol. Like I thought it was just those two topics when you think about addiction, but I learned that it's more than just those two main things. Me and coaches like overeating and other habits. Maybe interested in becoming a case manager and help me to understand it better. So now I can go into the field with a lot of mindset that it's not just about those two addictions. Towards the end, I included myself in it. Something that stood out to me the most in this course was substance addiction. I used to think it only meant drugs and alcohol, but I learned it's way deeper than that. Like things such as overeating and other habits people don't always notice. That made it more real for me because I could relate to a lot of what we talked about in the class. And it shows up in our everyday lives. Because of that, I can see myself becoming a case manager. I like helping people, but I also want to be stable and able to provide for myself and my family. And it seemed like something I would enjoy doing in the future.